Hello fam, so here are list of things you'll be needing when you're making a wig. You need needles, minimum of 2, but I would suggest like 3 to 4. You need a black thread. Try and get the strong ones, not those ones the tailors use. A black thread obviously. You need T-pins. I got mine from eBay. You can get from Amazon as well. You need a pair of scissors. You need measuring tape. You need bands, a black band with preferable, and of course you need the frontal, your piece of weaves, your mannequin, and maybe a mannequin stand, because I know some people put their mannequin in between their thighs, but the stand just makes it a whole lot easier. So here I am with the frontal. I'm positioning the frontal properly on the wig cap and securing with T-pins. It's very necessary to make use of T-pins so you don't sew wrongly when you start sewing. So T-pins are really important. If you don't have T-pins, you could make use of any other pin actually. And yes, I have started sewing. This is the kind of needle I use. I couldn't get my hands on curved pins like many other YouTubers use, or would I say many other wig makers use. And I'm just going to basically sew around the frontal, and when I'm sewing I like to tie it like 2-3 times. I don't know if I'll be able to get the description properly, but yeah, exactly this thing I'm doing, like passing the needle in the thread like 2 to 3 times. Yeah, this very thing, passing the needle in the thread, exactly. So I would just like that go round the frontal and sew. So another thing I do, guys, is to sew on the T-pin. Like I would sew on the T-pin, and once I've passed there, I then remove the T-pin, because I don't want a situation where I remove the T-pin and when I'm done sewing I discover like what I sewed was above the line I should have sewn it, or below the line, you get. So it just basically, to be on the safe side, I sew on the T-pin, and once I passed it I remove the T-pin. It's just basically being on the safe side. So when I'm done with the frontal, all I do is I remove all the T-pins, and then I secure the frontal with a clip, so there's no obstruction with the back that I'm moving on to. So I double the weight of the weave on, and I'm using the part that has the 2 ends. I like to use this very part that has the 2 ends, because if I were to use the other part, it will get to a point where I'll find myself with just single weft, because by the time I'm flipping, and by the time I'm flipping, I would end up with a single weft. But starting with the part that has the 2 ends, no matter how I flip and flip as I continue sewing higher, I would still have the double weft with me, as I would still be working with the double weft. So that's just my idea of starting with this part basically. Now when it comes to the flipping part, I like to sew on just one weft, especially when the weave I'm working on has like really thick weft. So when I flip it on the next line I want to sew on, rather than sewing on both wefts, rather than sewing on both wefts, I sew on just one, and then I continue with the 2 as I go on, because the weft is thick. If I were to sew on both, it will give the wig this bulge, and of course it won't look nice. But if you're working on a weave on that has like really soft weft, because these weaves differ when it comes to their, the thickness of their weft and all. If you're working on ribbon, if you're working with a ribbon that has like really soft weft, well, you could go ahead and sew on both weft. But for this one that is really thick, I had to sew on one weft. So you basically just be flipping and going higher as you sew. And like I pointed out when I was sewing the frontal, I like to sew on the T-pin because it's really safe. You don't want to sew and you find out, wow, I'm still on the same line, or I have gone like just half an inch, above the previous line. So securing the weave with T-pin on that very line, like, really guarantees what you're sewing and all that. Believe me, if I were to remove that T-pin because, I feel, I'm close to the T-pin might be an obstruction, let me remove it, I probably have gone lower. In most cases I go lower. So I like to do the T-pin there, and when I'm done with that line, I remove the T-pin. It just makes it easier. I was fully aware of the weave or weave on. I know I've been interchanging the words weave and weave on a lot in this video. Well, they mean the same thing. For me, where I'm from, we make use of the word weave on more. But I know for some people it's called weave. Anyways, I was fully aware of the amount of weave on that I was given. So I concentrated more on the lower parts. I doubled the weave on at the lower part because I needed the wig to have like this full bottom and have that double drone look. So as I went higher, and because of the amount of ribbon wasn't that much, I had to change from doubling the ribbon to using single, like, or would I say doubling the weft to using single. So that is the reason why it looks a bit scanty there, but not to worry, it's going to get covered. And by the way, you need to sew as close to the frontal as possible, like really, 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 really close. So that is what I'm doing here. So you understand when I say it's as simple as ABC. Yeah. And after sewing, you shouldn't forget to cover. Woo! And after sewing, and after sewing, you shouldn't forget to cut off the net from under the frontal. And be careful where you're cutting, so you don't cut off the frontal. Now this is the part you're going to be making use of a measuring tape. You measure your head or whoever you're making the wig for. Starting from the back, you measure from the beginning of one ear to the beginning of the next ear. And with that measurement, you cut out a piece of elastic band and sew the elastic band to the wig cap on the very place I pointed out in the video, or the same place where the band the wig cap came with is. So you just sew it there, and when sewing, I would totally recommend you use the across pattern to sew, because piece of thread from the elastic band is going to be losing along the line. So to really secure the band and prevent it from losing in future, you sew across. Now you could sew 2 times like I did. Personally, I just like to sew 2 times. I go from one end and then I come back to where I started from. So because of that, I usually don't knot my thread when I'm sewing. I usually don't knot my thread when I'm sewing the band to the wig cap, because I'm going to come back, meet the small length of thread I left there, and then tie both threads together. Or you could just knot your thread sew once and you're good to go. It all depends on you. And you could also go the extra mile of attaching clips to your wig. Personally, for me, I don't make use of clips when I'm making weave-on wigs. I only do that when I'm making use of. I only do that when I'm making braid wigs. So anyone, depending on whichever one you want to do. At this point, I am done. What is left now is to style your wig as desired. So that's just it. It's as simple as that. This is the wig here after I styled it. It really didn't require much styling. All I needed to do was just straighten out the ribbon and the frontal to really blend. So at this point, I hope you all enjoyed the video, and I hope you all found the video very detailed and useful. Please do well to give the video a thumbs up and subscribe to my channel. I would really appreciate it. I would appreciate your supporting of my efforts and all of that. So till my next video, stay blessed, stay out of trouble, and I love you all. Bye bye.